All right, guys, and here it is. Fits in there pretty good. Now, I know we have this gap. We have one on the other side. The bottom's actually not too bad with the little frame that came with it. But I'm very happy with it, guys. Like I said, it's my beater car, so I'm not too worried about it. But eventually we have ordered some trim. We're going to get it in and install it. But for right now, it's good enough for me. So stay to the end of this video, guys, for a very special announcement. We have a very special announcement for you guys. It's very special to me. I'm super excited, and I hope you guys will be excited as well. We would like to share it with you guys. You guys are like family as well. I want to keep this channel growing and involve you guys with not only automotive repairs and DIY projects, but also with my personal life, with your guys' personal lives. I've had some subscribers messaging me about their personal works and stuff like that, and I really appreciate it. Makes us feel like we're friends, not just strangers on social media or YouTube or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, guys, stay till the end for a very special surprise. So if you guys make it all the way to the end and you guys see it, drop some comments below, show some love. All right, guys, so here we go. Welcome back, guys, to Steven's DIY Auto Repair. Today, we're inside this 04 Toyota Camry, and we're going to be giving it a little facelift today. We're going to be getting rid of the OEM stereo unit here. We're going to be replacing it with this AM FM digital car stereo with Bluetooth. So we have this cheap little unit here from Walmart. It was like 40 bucks, guys. So we're going to go ahead and install it today in our 04 Camry because I want some Bluetooth capability and to be able to plug my phone up and listen to my phone rather than listening to the radio and all the commercials. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so with your stereo unit there, you're also going to want to buy a wire harness adapter. And this one actually has two, but we're only going to need this bigger wire. Now, if you get a unit that has a CD or a DVD player, you're also going to need the second wiring harness. We went ahead and got this one that has two because it was basically the same price as just the one. So later on, if we want to upgrade this stereo to maybe a touchscreen or with the DVD player, we could use that one. So make sure you get an adapter along with your new stereo if your new stereo doesn't come with one. And some kits do come with one. They come with the whole shebang, but it's going to be a little bit more pricier. So let's get to it. So you want to go ahead and take a trim tool, and you're just going to come under here and just pop this bottom piece out. There we go. So you're going to take your bottom piece off with your AC temperature controls and just let it rest here on the gear shifter. And then you're going to have one, you're supposed to have two, and then let's see, three, and then you're going to have, I probably can't get you, four. There you go. So you're gonna have 4 fasteners that are gonna be holding in this whole piece here. I only have 2 apparently, so that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and unbolt those, and then we could take the whole unit out. All right guys, so these are gonna be 10 millimeters. We have one, and then we have our second one. So now you can go ahead and just take this out. One big piece. So you're gonna have your wiring, some wiring harnesses back here. Obviously, you can see the top one there is going to be for like your clock and your temperature up here. And then you're going to have 2 more on the bottom. See them right there? So looking at it right here, the one on your left is the one that we're going to end up reusing. That's the main wiring harness. And the one on the right is just for your CD player. So what you could do, if you're not sure, you can always unplug the right one and start the car up and make sure that your stereo is still running. That way you know that that wiring harness is not going to be used for your main head unit here, because this one has a CD player and we're installing one that doesn't, so we don't need that extra connection. So let's get this pulled off completely. I'll have to set you guys down for that, but all we're basically gonna do is unhook 3 wiring harnesses. So I'll bring you guys right back. Sorry guys, I forgot to mention also you're gonna have one more harness right there, that blue one. That's gonna be your stereo antenna. So just pull that one out. All right guys, so here is our head unit. So let me try to flip it around, and here's the back side, and here's where we took it out. So let's keep moving on. All right guys, so here on the bottom you're gonna have these 2 little tabs that you need to release. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. All right guys, so once you release those 2 tabs, you basically just pull it straight out and it pops right off. So there you have it. So we're gonna try to attempt to reuse the same brackets right here on the sides on our new one. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot. If not, we're gonna have to get some aftermarket ones. All right guys, so we're in the process of connecting our wires together. So we have the aftermarket or the adapter that we purchased that fits the OEM Toyota connector here, and we're attaching it to the harness that come with the stereo that we bought. So what we're doing, so basically the wiring harness that came with the stereo, on the stereo itself is it has all the colors and what they go to. So the red is the ignition, the yellow is the 12-volt battery, and the black is the ground, the chassis ground. Sorry guys. So in order to find the color on this, or the where it goes, if you look closely, I don't think the camera's going to be able to pick it up, but on the wire itself here, it tells you what it goes to. So for instance, on the red, we know according to the stereo, the red one is the 12-volt battery power. So when we come over here to our harness that we purchased, the adapter, on the actual red wire here, it says 12-volt battery. So that's how we can connect them. You don't want to just start connecting color to color because it might not work that way. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys this one, the blue one, and it's gonna be the power of the antenna. So you just want to confirm that you got the right colors. And we're going to look on here, and yes, it says power antenna. I don't know if that's going to pick it up, but if not, that's fine. So we're going to come over here, and they're already pretty much pre-cut for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and most of them, all you got to do is just pull, and they're already kind of pre-cut for you. We're going to take our snippers here, take some of this off, just like that. So we're also going to take our little, so in the middle is your solder, and on the ends is like a watertight little seal, and it's a heat shrink all in one. So all we're going to do, so all you're going to do is slide this over one end, and then you're just going to kind of get these two, kind of twist them together, and you're going to put the heat shrink back over the middle. Okay, so now that we got it on there and centered in the middle, I'm gonna go ahead and take our heat down and start heating this up. All right, guys, and there you go. So now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna get some Tesa tape or electrical tape, tape all these connectors up, and bring you guys right back. All right, guys. So we went ahead and put on our OEM brackets with our aftermarket radio, and it works pretty well. So we did have to take the little border around the stereo that came with it. We had to take that off in order to get it to fit into the interface. So I'm not gonna be able to show you guys because I need both hands. So what we're gonna do is I'll bring you guys right back once I get this put in. So basically it's gonna set in the same exact way and pop in, those tabs are gonna pop in the same way as the OEM radio did. So let's go ahead and get that put in. All right, guys, and here it is. So I found it easier if you get those two back ones in first, and these just pop right in place. So now we're gonna go ahead and connect our main connector there. And then over here, that one on the very right that says ANT is gonna be for our antenna. And I'll show you which ones they are right now. All right, guys, so here is our main OEM wiring harness to our radio. This one is, like I said, for the DVD/CD player and the components that work that. So ours is a non-CD/DVD player, so we're not gonna worry about this harness. We're not gonna connect it together. And then this here is our antenna, which goes into that antenna one. And then remember, you have your clock wiring harness here, so you want to make sure you connect that in. So what we're gonna do is, here we have our adapter connected to our harness that came with our aftermarket radio. So all you're gonna do, see if I could do this with one hand. All you're gonna do is snap it in like that. You're gonna take this end and connect it into your aftermarket radio. And then your antenna. And those are the only two harnesses that are actually gonna go into your aftermarket radio. And then you're gonna plug this harness back up to your clock area. And that's pretty much it, guys. Pretty simple. So we're gonna go ahead and install this. Now, before you put everything back together and bolt back up the radio and everything, it's a good idea to go ahead and connect your harness and your antenna to your radio like this. That way you make sure everything's working right before you put everything back. We've already done that, not on camera, but we've already done that. So I already know everything works, so we're gonna go ahead and put this back together and show you guys the final product. So we'll bring you guys right back. All right, guys, so we got the top half in. So we're gonna go ahead and put our fasteners in, and remember, we only had 2, but there's actually 4. There's 2 right here that you can see, and then there's some there's 1 there, and there's 1 over there. So there's gonna be 4 total, but we only have 2. So we'll go ahead and put this in, bring you guys right back. All right, guys, so we got our fasteners back in. So all we're gonna do is take this, get it lined up, just pop it in. There you go, guys. Pretty simple. Now, we do have some of the stereo sticking out at the top. We have these gaps here on the side and on the bottom. For me, I'm not worried about that. You can always buy some install kits or some inserts to stick in here to give it a nicer finished look. Where I'm ordering some, I'm actually gonna get some filler to go in here. But as far as it sticking out at the top, and even just like this right now, I'm pretty happy with it. It's just for my little beater car, just a little, I want some Bluetooth action going on up in here and listening to my music instead of the radio. So I'm not too concerned about it. Obviously, if it was for, this is my personal car, it's my beater car, so I'm not worried with it. So right now we're just gonna leave it like that, but we are ordering some inserts to go in here to give it a nicer finished look. But it's pretty good, guys. So I'll go ahead and turn this on. Obviously we can't play no music and check it out like that because of copyright, but we can at least make sure everything's working. So it turns on. Make sure there's no volume. So our clock is on. We're good to go there. It lights up. FM. So, and our AC is working. Lights are working. So everything's working, guys. But yeah, there it is, guys. Pretty simple little DIY trick. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button, drop a like and a comment. If you guys would like to be notified when I put out another video, make sure you guys hit that bell notification. And always, guys, subscribe to my channel. I'm enjoying making these videos for you guys. I get comments and stuff on my videos, and I really enjoy answering those. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Watch this channel grow and continue for some more DIY projects and automotive repair. And as always, guys, have a good one.